Photoshop not responding. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now it came. I will save this. Otherwise, I'll take the pen tool and I will make a selection around the foreground, around the tree and the foreground. I'll take the pen tool and make a selection. Make a selection around the tree and the foreground. Make a selection. Using the pen tool. Press Ctrl to move the points when you are creating. Press Ctrl. Press Alt to change the direction with the pen tool. Press Ctrl to move the points. I'm pressing Ctrl and moving the point. Before finishing, you can press Ctrl and move the points. And press Alt to change the handle direction. Press Alt for that. I'm pressing Alt now to change the handle direction. Control to move the point and Alt to change the handle direction. All to change the direction. Control to move the point. So come to the same point. Now we have to change the selection, change the path to a selection. So I made the selection around the foreground and the tree. Now we have to change the path to a selection. So what is the hotkey to change the path to selection? How will we change the path to selection? Hello?
P. P.
Sorry?
P.
No, P is for pen tool. P is a hotkey for pen tool. Okay. P is a hotkey for pen tool. And the direct selection we can use if you want to change the points again. We can use the direct selection. So how will we convert the path to selection? What is the hotkey? Control enter. Okay. We have to use control, press control enter to convert the path to a selection. When you have made a path, if you want to convert to a selection, press control enter. Okay, it will make the selection. Okay, control enter. That is a hotkey.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, control, press control enter. Press control and hit on enter. It will make the selection. The path will be converted to selection. So now we have selected this area that it has still some black areas. I will choose the foreground color, white color, and I fill these areas with white color, all backspace. Once again, today Photoshop is little slow. Some issue happened for the system. Yeah, it is slow today. Some issue. I will check it. So I selected the area. I choose a foreground color, white color, and I fill it with white color. Please mute the mic. Somebody turned on the mic. Hello? Yeah, fill it with white color. I fill that area with white color. Foreground color white and alt backspace. I filled it with white color and I will deselect Control D. Okay. So now you can see this entire background is white and the tree and the foreground is black. So we have made it. We have some areas to be black that I will fill it with black now. Fine. This the tree is now the foreground is black and the background is white. Now if I press Control and left click, okay, it will make the selection of that area. In the blue channel, I will press Control. I will press Control and left click. Press Control and left click inside the box. The way we are going, we made use to make the selection by pressing Control and left click. We'll get the selection. Now we can enable all the channels. All the channels we can enable. We can go to the layers Come back, come back to the layers. From the channels, come to layers. Okay. First, 1 second. So press control in the blue channel, press control and left click. So it will make the select all the channels. Enable all the channels and come to layers. Come to layers and apply a layer mask. Okay. Now the mask is applied to the tree and the foreground. Is a that is the thing we want. We want the tree and the foreground, and the rest of the areas has to be removed. So what we have to do, we have to invert the mask. We have to select the mask and press Ctrl I to invert it. Click on the mask and press Ctrl I to invert. You can see, except the tree and the foreground, rest of the areas are removed. So I can assign a new layer. I'll take a gradient. And apply a gradient here. So the toughest portion, you can see these areas, the areas inside the branches. That is little, that is tough to remove. That is why we applied the channels. Okay, so this kind of images, we can go to the channels and we can separate the channels. We can get the channel which has most contrast. Then we can do the same procedure. Did you get this? Hello? Got it right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Got it right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. Yeah, fine. So next we can go to the warp effects of the text. So if you go to the type, we have warp text. Okay, go to the type menu. We have warp text. The warp text, we have different effects. The first one is the arc. Okay, arc for the text. And there is horizontal and vertical. Now it is in horizontal. Type, warp text, the arc. I'm choosing vertical. So we will get this kind of effect. This kind of perspectives we can make with the warp text. And there are other effects also well. Warp text. There is arc lower, arc upper, and you can work with the values and the arch, the bulge. type warp text. The Bulgarian shell lower, shell upper, a flag, the wavy text, the wave, and the fish. Rice, fish eye, inflate, excuse, and so go to the type warp text for case effects. We have all the effects for the text, the warp text. To the type warp text. And if you want to stretch the text, if you want to stretch the text, you can right click on the layer and we have to convert it to a shape. Right click on the text layer. For stretching the text, we have to right click on the text layer and convert to shape. Right click on the text layer and convert to shape. Then using the direct selection tool, we can stretch it. Go to the direct selection, go to the direct selection tool, select the areas, the lower points, select the lower points, then we can stretch it. Press shift while moving, press shift while moving. Like that, we can stretch the text. First, right click on the text layer and convert to shape. Right click on the text layer and convert to shape. Then use the direct selection tool, select the points and stretch it. Okay, like that we can give the. And next is the color replacement tool. So I have an image. I'll make a copy. This is a color replacement tool. Here in the brush tool set, we have the color replacement tool. In the brush tool set, we have the color replacement tool. So I'll make it not coming. 1 second. Not at all. When it stopped. Oh, 1 second. Here it is. I can hear
Yeah, sir.
your my voice.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, Neha, can you hear my voice? Now it is fine.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, it's network issue. Yeah. So the color
Okay, sir.
replacement tool. We are talking about the color replacement tool. Okay. The subjects. So I will. So we have the image here. I made a copy to take the color replacement tool. The color replacement tool. We can take it. Okay, I'm in the color mode. It works on color and hue only. You have to either work on hue or in color. So I'm working on color. I will take a foreground color. We'll adjust the brush size. Paint tolerance, so it will be smoother. Paint over the subject, it will take that color. So take the color replacement tool, choose a color, foreground color, and you can paint over the subject. So it will take that color. Similarly, I will choose another color. I'll take the color replacement tool and I will paint over here. Increase the tolerance, it will be smooth. Just take the foreground color and paint over the subject. It will take that color. That is how the color replacement tool works. Okay, that is a color replacement tool. So we can take the color replacement tool, take the foreground color, and you can paint over the subject. You can increase the tolerance. Increase the tolerance and paint over the subject. Next is filter gallery. Going to the filter menu, filter gallery. We have a lot of effects. Click on this minus to get the image into the frame. So we have artistic, cutout, dry brush, film grain, fresco, paint dubs, palette knife, plastic wrap, poster edges. Too many effects are there, and we can tweak the attributes as well. Watercolor, and coming to the brush strokes. Lot of types of effects are there. The ripple and the sketching effects. Too many effects are there we can use. Okay, we can work on that attributes. So explore it. Okay, explore the effects in the filter menu, filter gallery. Okay, are you hearing me? Okay, filter menu, filter gallery. Okay, a lot of effects are there. So we will continue with the next class. So yeah, yeah, that animation, right? Okay, okay. Oh, you didn't of the timeline. Okay, okay. So I can show you in another time. So I have another class now. So when you will be free, I can show you. Afternoon, you if you have any time in the afternoon. Okay. So I will message you before. Okay. So I will connect and show you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We will. So next class will be the last class for Photoshop. Okay. Yeah. Next class will be the last. After that, we will start Illustrator. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll continue with the next class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.